Does anyone remember the movie Barnyard? You know, that movie about a cow named Otis who becomes leader of a group of farm animals after his dad Ben dies in a coyote attack. The movie had some memeable moments, including the ones you might know and love, such as Cow and Snotty Boy Goes Sicko Mode. The Snotty Boy memes were especially my favorite when I was 13 years old. I even tried my hand at creating one for my channel, which has over 600 views at the time of this. I also liked the movie because of my favorite character, Maddie the chick. She was so adorable, and I loved the big brother relationship that she had with Otis throughout the film. But that's not what I'm here to talk about today. Today, I'm here to talk about an alternate ending to this movie that was as dark can get. One day I was at my favorite restaurant, a diner with all you can eat French toast, eating as much French toast as possible. I had about 7 plates or so before I was thrown out of a restaurant for driving the staff crazy. As I was riding my bike home, I noticed a tape on the side of the road, just laying there. I looked to my right and my left, but no one came to claim the tape, so I picked it up, put it in my backpack, and continued biking home. When I got home, I noticed that the tape was a Barnyard tape. It was called Barnyard Alternate Ending. Well, I said, maybe it's where Ben doesn't die. I put the DVD into my DVD player and got ready to watch, thinking of myself as lucky to have found a piece of lost media from my favorite movie. Boy, would I be wrong. The tape started with Dad climbing on the bus as Otis was finding his coyote pack. Peck and the others tried to warn Otis, who was preoccupied with the coyotes. Then Peck let out a rooster crow, getting Otis's attention easily. He noticed Dad lunging at him and immediately grabbed him by the throat. Remember me? Asked Otis in a much more angry tone than in the original movie. I'm Ben's kid. He then slammed Dad into the bus and started beating him up. When I say beating him up, I mean brutally hitting and punching the coyote. Blood started coming out of Dag's nose as he was getting severely beaten by the angry bovine. Dag then collapsed onto the ground, injured and exhausted. I was shocked at what I was seeing. I knew that Barnyard could get dark at times, but I wasn't expecting anything 1 to 100 this fast. Anyway, Otis then took out the stick that Dag used for a hand and hit Dag hard in the head with it. Dag screamed in absolute agony as he was dying, but he did manage to get out some last words before he did. You see, he did what you all could never do. Dag died soon after finishing his little speech. Everyone around Otis looked shocked at what he just did. They all moved slowly towards him like they were trying not to anger a bear in a cave. Otis immediately came back to his senses and looked in horror at what he had just done. Otis, said Pig fearfully, this isn't us, this isn't you, this isn't what we do. Did that make you feel better? Asked Freddy in a fearful tone. Worse, said Otis sadly. It feels a lot worse. But he took Dad. Otis, said Peck, being a leader doesn't mean that you can manage everything or save everyone. The more you try to manage, the more pain it causes you. I don't know if I'm even worthy of being a leader anymore, said Otis, starting to break down. If you've been elected because of the original leader's death, I don't think you have much of a choice, said Peck. It was at this moment that Otis began to weep. It sounded like his voice actor, Kevin James, was actually crying over an intense breakup. Maddie the chick then hugged her friend to try and comfort them. It's okay, Otis, said Maddie in a cheerful tone. Otis said nothing and just gave her a hug while still crying as the screen cut to black. I was shocked at what I just saw. Sure, Dag was evil, but that beatdown Otis gave him was intense. I immediately took the DVD out of my DVD player and burned it in the backyard, hoping no one would find it. Barnyard was an intense movie, but what I saw made the movie even more dark and twisted than before.